Okay, let's start this boogaloo. Welcome. Now let's start the game. Okay. I'm playing as Boot Hell and let's wait for some people to arrive. Now we will be rolling for Aventurine. The first thing I should do is shit. I don't know what to do except to roll. Hey Michael, thank you for visiting. Welcome. Welcome. Right now, I have like about 80 polls, but I'm gonna have to face the 50-50 soon. I hope I can get them, but like I'm not so sure my luck will be helping me out. Alright. Okay. I'll start in 3, 2, 1. Please be gold, please be gold, please be gold. Please be gold. Oh my god, it's gold! Ah! I got merch. I'm so full with merch. I have all the constellations of her. This is useless to me. Alright. Okay. Like cone, loop, arrows, shattered home, chorus, meshing cogs. This has got to be my luckiest pull because I got him at my first 10 pulls. I now have to build him somehow. Oh, I also got Yukong. This is my first time getting Yukong. This is great. Let's see. Should I roll again? Or should I switch to weapons? Let's see. I guess should I quit the gacha now or roll again? Okay, now that we have Aventurine, let me see if I can build him. I have to give him a light cone. That's a preservation. This one, preservation. Start battle. The damage dealt to allies decreases by 10%. Same time it leaves no. It's resistance for 12% every damage to dealt by. No. I should equip this so far. I want to see his abilities. Skill, stackable. A random amount of blind bet points and inflict unnerving on a single enemy. Let's see. Talent. Any single ally with fortified age, their effects increase. Okay. I want to know how much it stacks. Basic attack, talent, ultimate, defense. Yeah, but okay, let me feed him first.
That's all? Let's settle then. I'm going all in.
He said the thing! Oh. Yay.
That's all? Let's settle then. I'm going all in.
Okay. Let me build this man. Oh crap. I have to. I'll teleport there. I'll build him. He's gonna be a vital member in my team because I have like no defense except March. And March only protects like one person. So it's gonna be hard for me. Wind, electric. Who's the electric? Okay. Maybe I should swap out Boot Hill. Okay. Ooh. Two Sabal? Okay. I think this should be good.
Here to crash the party?
I'm just a little guy who goes on. Oh wait, we can't see. Goes on everyone. There's a Fushin banner, and I have her at E2. Nice, nice. I do not have Fushin, so I am working on getting her maybe next time when the banner rolls around.
Tough luck running into me.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers?
I love playing Sampo. I don't care if he's not meta. I just love Sampo. Like, he just does a lot of damage for me.
Try that again.
Is the sound too loud, or... Is the sound too loud? Or can you hear my voice properly?
Good crowd today.
How's the sound going on? I can lower it if it's like too much. For me, it's a little loud. So, okay. Alrighty, back to the battle.
Turn it up. My turn.
Okay, March, you just do whatever March does. Does. I don't know.
You're annoying.
Yeah, baby, that's a lot of damage.
Keep up.
Yes. Let me check my boy, my newest boy. Oh, forgot to collect tickets.
That's all? Let's settle then. I'm going all in.
Let's settle then. I'm going all in. Need more of these. Okay. This is gonna be a long fight. Thank you, Sir Ball.
Here to crash the party.
Crash the party.
Let me tell your wounds. Tough luck running into me.
I love turn-based RPGs. They're just fun to play as long as you have like the character. But I'm thinking of trying Endless Zone Zero because it's a lot more like Genshin, where you have like the combat. I'm thinking maybe
Songs for
getting
you.
a little more.
Keep up.
I haven't played all the MiHoYo games. I know there's like a dating sim, and there's also Zenless Zone Zero, and Honkai Impact 3rd, I think. Oh no, damage.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Oh,
Let me tell your wounds.
let me tend your wounds.
We're just having fun.
We're just having fun.
Songs for you.
So much. I love Sampo. He's just a little guy. He's just a guy.
Here to crash the party. Turn it up.
throat. Man, I don't know how YouTubers continue to stream while like talking because I keep getting distracted by the gameplay. Uh, I get so locked in sometimes, but you know what? This is good practice because like I'm shy around people. I don't talk a lot, but um, but I by streaming, I'm thinking of like pushing myself to finally like talk talk regularly because like normally in friend groups or like people I'm usually quiet, so there's that. Oh, gotta keep tacking.
Try that again. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
Or rock with it.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription? Thanks a lot.
He is fun. I've been a little bit busy, so I'm not all caught up, but the atmosphere is cute. Yeah, it is. Oh, did you like hear about like Bernice and her like her trailer? It's like Bernice. Cocktail, I forgot the lyrics, but it's so
Here to crash the party?
it's stuck in my head. It's like ultimate brain rot for me. I love Bernice. I'm thinking of rolling for her once her banner comes around, and I'll probably start playing ZZZ
More business,
soon.
eh?
You can't run.
Try that again.
I'm low on health. No sample.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Nice.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it. Get it, Doctor? Finally!
I owe you
Luck
one.
running into me. Here.
We're just having fun.
Songs for you.
Okay.
Keep
Now.
Let me bend your wounds.
Maybe tender wounds.
More business, eh?
Okay. That's gaming. Alright. One more time.
Here to crash the party? Turn it up. Get it, Doctor?
I think Aventurine needs a lot more than how much we're collecting so far.
We're just having fun.
Yeah. We're gaming, we're locked in,
Try
we're
that again.
skippeting. I don't know what the kids say these days. Skippity toilet, TikTok, rot, brain rot,
Try that again.
Sigma, male.
Keep up.
What's up?
You bully.
No, I can't heal now. Okay. Sampo needs it the most because he is not healing.
You can't run. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
Or rock with it. And I'm thinking of streaming more, but I gotta get over the fear of my social anxiety. But like, I also need to be a lot more better at conversation because
Let me
like
bend your wounds.
I am not that great with talking to people. I said this like 1,000 times, but like I need to break my mold and just like get something done. because streaming seems fun. I want to talk to people more. Like, it's where is he? Where is he? Him. Okay, I got distracted.
That's all?
But I want to
Let's
keep
settle down.
talking
I'm
more.
going all in.
I want to keep talking more. I want to be better at conversations. I want to just be like a more confident in myself. Cause like I break down easily. I'm easy to cry. I will cry easily. Please, please me. Okay. Not C. F. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so ball again.
Here to crash the party?
I promise I like do the story, but after I finish all this, um, I will be continuing on the story, and we'll be doing daily commissions after this. So then I will get to pick which story we should follow.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Okay.
Try that again.
Let's see.
Time to schwartz is your prescription. Thanks a lot. Try that again.
Let's see. Let me restore some health first, and let's start gaming.
You're annoying.
You're annoying.
Turn it up.
Let's see.
More business, eh?
Let me know if you can hear anything in the background because this I have thin walls in my house,
Pretty good crowd
so
today.
you'll probably hear everything because of my computer is literally located in the middle of the building. So y'all would probably hear me or hear like what's going on in the back. So far my dad is doing dishes, so if you hear any water or sounds like that, like don't feel free to tell me because I'll play around with the settings and I'll adjust like the whatever distraction might happen.
Here to crash the party?
Whew,
Turn it up.
damn, gotta keep farming.
We're just having fun.
Oh,
Try that again. You're annoying. You can't run. Try that again. This song's for you. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can
fight it or rock with it. You can hear the faucet. Oh no. Yeah.
More business, eh?
Yeah, and we're gonna have to deal with that until I move out or sometime. Cause like, there's a lot going on.
You can't run. Turn it
Up.
up. Let me tend your wounds.
Let's see. Okay, let me play around with the audio real quick. Okay, should be working. Alright. One more, and then we're finally
Here to crash
free.
the party?
And then we'll
Keep up,
finally
see
do
the doctor?
daily commissions.
Tough luck running into me.
So, have you heard of like any anime news lately? Oh, I forgot. I've been watching Inuyasha lately, and I've been
Try
like
that again.
binging like 167 like episodes for the past month, and it has been like just stuck in my head because like every time Inuyasha yells like protagonist, like it's like and it's like stuck in my head. It's like brain rot. Like every time I go to sleep, like I keep hearing that
Let me
sound.
tend your wounds.
Like you get used to like so much lately. Gotta fire that.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
But yeah. So have you been watching any animes lately? Like I've been keeping up with the seasons lately. Like I know there's this one where like my wife is an elementary school child.
Keep up, see the doctor?
It is not exactly what it sounds like. It's actually pretty wholesome
turn.
after like watching it because like
We're just having fun.
like the guy just misses his wife and he just comes back as a kid and then they like do some family bonding together and that's so cute and sweet. Yeah. Love Inuyasha. Yes. Okay, now that we are done with farming, let's do our daily missions. Oh no, it's the smart guy thing.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Rania is so cute. I love Rania. Hotel lobby. Let's go.
It's coming to me.
Oh my god. I've seen this 1,000 times. You have to do like the quiz thing. And then it's like, that's pretty interesting. And then, yeah. Let's do our daily and never come back. Because I spending so much of my brain power thinking about this stuff. Please, I don't have
Come
any
around and have a
brain
look.
cells. I can't keep doing these quizzes. They're gonna test me. Okay. What do we have here? Julian, Luca, and Mick's sister are playing with and stuck a paper flower in each one's hair. There are 4 flowers, 2 white, 2 purple, and nobody, including Hook, looked at their very own flower nor anyone else's flower. Then she arranged everyone to stand in a row facing forward. From the front, Hook, Julian, Luca, Big Sis soon followed. Each person can only look forward to see the person who were in front of them, but they were not allowed to turn around or keeping the color of paper flower on their own head to keep things fair. Hook blindfolded Big Sis because she's so tall. However, while they can't see their own flowers, we have to see them walk by. Hook, Luca, and have white flowers while Julia and Big Sis have purple ones. Okay. Despite Hook's fairest intention, only one person in the game is able to guess which color flower they have on head. Who is that person? I want to say Hook, but let's see, cause like, what do you think, chat? like I've been watching a lot of Stephanie Sue and her stuff. I know she recently did like a video on Johnny Somali, like the whole incident with Korea. Man, I hope he goes to jail. Like honestly, he's been such a like pain in the ass for like people out in public. He's like spilled his like ramen on the floor and made like the um the worker clean up after him, and it was like such. And he danced on top of like um comfort women statues, and that shit was like horrendous. And person in the back must be me. Are we gonna go with number 4? Number 4, or let me see the question again. Who's in the back? Hook, Julian, Luca, and Big Sis. Big Sis is in the back. Hook is in the front. Must be me? Guys, fellas, what are you thinking? I keep saying guys, but it's literally just one person in chat. It's just literally you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with number 4, if that's okay. I'm afraid that's incorrect. No.
Come around and have a look.
What's the
And
answer?
there it goes.
What's the answer? Oh, they don't tell me the answer. Like, if you mess up, you mess up. You got nothing. Okay. Starskip Haven, search for Yanshin. Okay. The Shackling Prism. I remember that. Like, I remember that everybody got, like, I don't know.
Hated art form.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Let me change my theme first. Let's see. Please. I'll go with this one. That's a lot of destruction right there. fetching.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high.
I
Oh,
actually don't know.
I
I'm
need
not
to
built
drink
for
some
this
coolant.
guy. Smiley face.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
Damn.
War dance.
Oh, if I don't... How did I get out of
There you
shackling prison? Like, didn't I get, like, locked in?
I heard you and Mr. Dan Hung went to meet the judges. And then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
We did?
There was a revolt in the shackling prison.
We get to hear...
Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
What's your plan now? What happened on your end?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yun Li to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close. But we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity,
Acting a
we
little
decided to
sussy,
follow them.
perhaps?
It turns out they were
Little
actually
sus?
Borussen disguised as Foxians.
Amongst us?
It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hule's
Damn.
escape. And we foiled their plans by pure chance. I wonder who provided them with those disguises. And how many more Borussen have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship?
Those tourists over there, are you talking about you?
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
What? You're not going to defend the ring? But haven't you been repairing it for so long?
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitive soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well,
Honor.
sir,
Patchy patchy.
you may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yaoqing's
Shao.
warriors.
She's so pretty. I love
Hey,
her.
this has nothing to do with my height.
See you here, General. I thought all the generals were on the move lately. What brings you here, General? Ooh. Big
Yes,
Shao?
I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General
Yeah,
Fishao.
finish it.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
You
Me?
think she does
This
like
isn't the
super
time for a
speed
leisurely
digging?
meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself?
Take care
Ever
of
since you
yourself,
encountered
Genji.
those Borussen spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything.
Yeah.
You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach.
Eat, child.
Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
The oats for the
Hule's whereabouts are
skinny
still
woman
unknown,
has given
and they've
us
even taken
oats
Mr. Zhao Cho hostage.
for us to
The
be
longer we
fed.
wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisin were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
Yeah, you gotta finish those jelly donuts.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations.
It's so
Do you have any
cute.
other instructions?
I'm so glad I got her.
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight,
Her new
I'll step
outfit.
in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the Shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Dan Heng are safe.
Aww, March.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
Yeah, we should take down those furries. Should the war dance really be held as scheduled?
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the Shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yunli, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Which 2 parties?
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue.
Unlike
The
Black
second
Friday.
party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them.
She's so
But of course,
kind.
not
Yeah,
everyone
she's just a
disagrees
little
with your
girl.
idea.
Small, barefoot,
Really?
like Clara.
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion,
I'm just
presumably.
pointing it out. Like, it's,
Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Lawfu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
Oh no.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lawfu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Are you suggesting that I take Yan Qing's place as a ringmaster? Are you suggesting that you take Yan Qing's place as ringmaster? Are you planning to take up the role of ringmaster yourself, General Hule? I'm going with the March answer. Yes, March. You take
General
over.
Huayan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place
Yes.
as the ringmaster?
Alright.
You caught on quickly, Miss March.
March.
That's exactly what I mean.
Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Okay, so whose POV are we switching back to? I missed it. Oh, General Jing.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your
yeah.
assistance, General.
Hanya. Yeah.
There is no need to apologize.
Yeah.
We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the Detention Division was killed, and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the two behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination.
Oh.
How did the infiltrators learn
Speaking
about
of
the
which,
location where
I
Hule
bought
was coming?
acrylic standee.
And how
of
did they
Jing
time
Yuan.
their plan just before the Yao Qing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to
I
these
still haven't
questions shouldn't be too
posted.
difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng, Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start?
I love Ling
General?
Sha. I love her design.
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as
I
Foxians.
wish there were more merch of
My
her.
people have already prepared the evidence.
Ooh, we play as Ling Sha now? Yeah. She's so pretty. I wish I got her.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
Yeah.
My alchemist detected some
Look at all those furries.
complex ingredients in his
Bao
remains,
would love
which
this.
might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
Oh, some evolution
So,
lore.
in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Borson has fast metabolism, so the effects of medicine doesn't last long. An infiltration technique with the general is familiar with.
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance.
Hold
When I
on.
compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body,
Hold on. I'll BRB for a bit. Hold on.
They're one and the same, aren't they?
the medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my system. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin.
approaches.
The times are changed.
Time to cleanse the filth.
The fight is set.
The strength.
Get it together. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I will dispatch you.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
The times are changed.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah. Time to cleanse the filth.
You impede me. The fight is set.
Tough luck running into me.
The times are changed.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
A blade knows no mercy.
The times are changed.
Try that again. Yeah. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
A blade knows no mercy.
Sorry about that, guys. I've been muted the whole time. Oh my god. Like, what was I talking about? Shit, I forgot. I forgot. Alright. Prison guard is collapsed on the ground, her body twisted unnatually. Examine the remains of the warden.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hulai.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Ling Shaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hulai is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hulai united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly pushed the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hulai appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hulai with her frost blade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Luofu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Luofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with a malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Ling Shaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hulai was only imprisoned, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Up. We're gaming again. Alright.
stench dissipate quickly.
Yes.
Time to cleanse the filth.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Go away!
No, I don't have a
My turn!
healer for Blade.
Here!
I sense a storm.
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding. You can't run! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Well timed.
Try that again.
Nice, nicely. And I should probably start doing like a Duolingo because like my Japanese is so rusty. Like I can barely read.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borison in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All
So
these
the
Borison
guy,
are dressed in official attire.
like,
Besides
they
the
die
Cloud
when
Knight,
they're
there were
killed.
also 2 Borison disguised as members of the
They die when
Skyfang
they're
Commission
killed.
and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Oh no, hold on. Wait. I keep misclicking. F. Debate specs. Oh, lava. That's interesting. Like the design. A prisoner underground, the joy of regaining freedom. It said shot 2 expressions are frozen on his pale face. as he
Someone
looked at death.
bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borison are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Linshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borison. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borison kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead
Bless you.
imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Linshaw.
As you
Bless you.
mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Trulai, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Lafu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Linsha.
Speaking of...
Allow me to explain it to you.
yeah. Black Friday was yesterday. Like, did anyone, like, get anything during Black Friday? Because, like, I stayed at home all the time. We got new bed sheets and towels, but, like, I didn't think we'd get anything big these days. Ooh. Maybe I should get, like, a card capture for my Switch. Actually, oh. I think I missed something. I'm going back. I'm going back. I missed something. I missed something. Did I miss something? Treasure chest.
Be of your body and mind.
You impede me. The fight is set.
You can't run.
The times are changed.
Yeah.
For gaming.
You're annoying. Try that again. My turn.
The strength.
Allow me to purge the root of the truth burns everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
Nice, nice. Treasure! Yes. Oh, and a cube. We can solve this. This should be fine. I don't understand. This is exactly it. What? I don't know what is up with this. I don't understand. Oh! I see now. I understand now. I understand. I don't understand it. God. Now I got it. Now. I'm a genius. Not
Breathe out the
like
old
Kenya's
and
a
inhale the
genius,
new.
but a little bit smart. I do have brain cells. I only have like one left. Now where do I go? Here we go.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Your end approaches.
You're a stubborn one. Try that again. Tough luck running into me. The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. Here! May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of pure body and
A
mind.
blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Inevitable.
You can't run!
I'm getting into San Rail right now. Like lately.
My turn!
Like my favorite one, like, is you know they're doing like anime men, like for Sanrio characters.
May the foul
Called
stench dissipate quickly.
Memories Fragrelia, and it's not like twisted where they have a mobile game, but it's like more like an idol drama season kind of thing, which is cute.
I sense a storm.
But I wish it was like a gacha thing. I would probably enjoy it a lot more if it was gacha things. been releasing songs so far, but like I've been listening to them. They're pretty happy.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
You can't run! Try that again! Tough luck running into
That
me!
paradise may be savor it for me.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
Oh, Crane, hold on. Let me. Damn, I keep pressing the wrong one. I can't get higher. Can we get much higher? How high? I wonder if I'm missing anything else. Like maybe something on top of here or there. No, nothing.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
A biomimic weapon that will auto restart even after being turned on. Intelligentsia releases on traits of fun.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borison biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borison attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in a shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Watch out! This thing is still alive.
Another battle.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Try that again.
I sense a storm.
May the foul stench dissipate quick. Yeah.
I will dispatch you.
You can't run.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
Failed to send you.
Told you I could fight.
The strength.
Yeah. Try that again. You can't run. Here.
A blade knows no mercy.
Try that again. Allow me to purge the root. Yeah. You can't run.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did. So...
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
that's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
They're talking
By
about
imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, The Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Laofu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Videodora, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
What?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Videodora to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path.
Truth bombed us like
But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Okay. So we follow this. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down here. Okay. Oop. Oop. Alrighty. Where are we going? No, I have one more pot to kill, to destroy.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Moza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, a aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks.
Let's see.
I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lunae, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingshaw, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true mastermind. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Oh, we're switching to Yaoqing's POV.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
Damn. Okay.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot?
Damn.
I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue.
Man's just trying to cook.
You said that Jin
Let
Liu
him cook.
recently returned to the LaFu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Boris and his savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky.
Yeah.
The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
They are the brotherly cell and discord between Mok and To.
Hulei.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hulei? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok, is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The Prophet made this proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality. And the Prophet told us that the Foxian General of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it!
Repute him so discord by putting up
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Lord Hu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance, so this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, the revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiaoqiu, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Slave. We're slave. Boo. Why don't you send your people? What game are you playing? Honkai
Just
Star
a little
Rail?
pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Trick person. He's low on HP.
You know why I'm letting you go. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away. Head to the port and report back to me. Let's see if they really closed it like you expected.
I don't fully understand Lord Hule's intentions, but don't think you can simply run away. Understood.
Water! Oh, I need some water! What the heck was I thinking? If I knew it'd end like this, I would have stayed in the shackling prison. Better to live in shackles and die free.
Let me take a look.
I can help you out.
Are you a healer? Please, bandage me up. I don't want to die.
Although Hule and his followers can currently hide in the city, won't be long before they're found. What was he planning when he let me go?
Hold on.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next? Huh?
I'm back. I'm back.
Square formation.
I don't want to die yet.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can escape. Oh god. Foxy with a cold expression gazes at Yaoqing, though there is a short pressure.
Just as I suspected.
God damn it.
He's testing me.
Cold expression gazes at Yaoqing with sharp pressure to gaze, carrying as if it's a warning from the healer. Every clever little thought of yours bear might lead to severe consequences. Come to regret. Satisfied he's testing me.
The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to assist in the war dance. Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
No.
there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help? Understood. Please come to me if you need any help.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Xianzhou. Only the starships at Stargazer Navalia can break through the Jade Gate. Moktok said there would be insiders to pick us up, but I haven't heard anything yet.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on?
Ah, fuck it.
Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Hey there. I noticed... Could you please provide more details? Wait, I recognize you. You're the lost Yaoqing messenger. How are you here?
I was brought here by the Borisin. Please make sure to report this news.
All right, I'll call for reinforcements.
Is this the part where he goes, well...
I'm sorry. If I can help you. Hi. Do you need my help, messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Borisin are hiding in the Exalting Sanctum. You must deliver this news to the Cloud Knights.
Borisin? Here? Are you serious?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the Cloud Knights immediately.
Will you
I heard
please
a
wait here for a
spoiler
while?
from
I'll find a
somewhere
soldier.
that he might go, you know, some... Well, you don't know, but I don't want to spoil since something's gonna happen. Literally.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. What? Are you joking? How can I take you beyond the Jade Gate in this tiny star skiff? Would you like to board my star? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. We need to hurry wherever we're going. Close the ports? Why would they do that? Would you like to board my... Well, my littles... We need to hurry, wherever... Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have something to say. Realm keeping commission? It's right up ahead. Look, I've got a business to run, so why don't you go there yourself?
No, I fucked up. Oh, god damn it.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. But I never gave you permission to talk with others.
Oh.
Remember, these people died because of you.
Oh, well, they're NPCs. Oh. Yikes. My bad.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the war dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktuk says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
No.
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison,
aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shanzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. Oh, I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
I'm not buying your absurd myth.
The ambrosial arbor is also an absurd myth, but you Xiangzhou folk know it's true. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Zhou, I found you.
Ah, yeah, back to Trailblazer.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borisin?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Zhou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, it's shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
How can Hule possibly?
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous lawful Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Luofu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Where do those Borisin want to go in Stargazer? Navalia most likely the place for them to come to.
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Luofu. The Borisin we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borisin and corner our prey.
Aw, yeah, I'm back to Boot Hill. Boot Hill time. Yeah, boy. Now, how do I get there?
This is where we ran into the Borisin last time. And looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borisin wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borisin here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenjing.
Are you wandering around here as well?
I'm I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Bang.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
Lieutenant Yanxing and General Fei Xiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yanxing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in the skies. The answer seems quite obvious.
I believe he was just slacking off. In my opinion, the staff members from the Skyfaring Commission appear more suspicious.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Oh, I didn't know I had to pick from one of these. Damn, my bad.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches. knows no mercy. Failed to send you.
Try that again. You can't run.
Don't worry, this one's on me.
Here. Try that again.
You impede me.
My turn.
I sent a storm.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Oh, yeah.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them.
What? Wait, you were a Borison?
The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was born in one of the fallen territories. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Sanjo attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Cheng. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Please, save me. I want to live. Doctor.
Doctor.
Zhao Zhao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
The Borison beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Zhao Zhao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borison bloodline. Mutt. Despicable Mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borison! Ah. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast, is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. Oh, with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws and your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the luck's arrow of rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason: witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Feishao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course, because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for a hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
Sounds like
It's
a
the
mess up.
Sky Splitter. The ship that the war dance will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisan dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisan packs, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisan have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Mock talk. Let me tell you how the Borisan will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Don't come any closer. No!
Mock talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts.
Damn. Alright.
Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow.
Moza.
Moza. Run.
Right, yeah. Moza.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Ah, back to March.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst. Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, You haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
What did I come to do? I am here to be ringmaster of the house of Master Yanchi. I'm here to ensure the safety of the warden. Where did I come from?
Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? Look around you. Do you remember anything? Memories of falling from the sky into Taikian Stadium have come flooding back to me. We came to compete, didn't we? Great. You've finally gotten your memory back, and I can put down old metal. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a lawful swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huaiyan. Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming. Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence? March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
To me, I think I should drop out of the contest. Why do we call Yanqing back? Let's get going then.
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
March 8th, Disciple March 7th, Invincible March 7th. Losers have no rights to ask my name.
Losers have no right to know my great name. Is this some kind of villain entrance line?
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
So, this is the contestant hall. There are so many people! March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Doesn't have good taste. Has fiery tip.
Wait around such a giant weapon. Master Yun Li favors using overwhelming force over strategy. You're not wrong. My battle style has always been simple and effective. One cut, and it's over. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out. Why would you tell me your weakness? That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles. Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
Ooh. Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh! You're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yunqing, correct?
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind?
Of course, I'm actually just here to learn about my opponents.
Oh, great! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yunqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yunqing is seriously injured. Is this true? My apologies. This was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yunqing has his own affairs to tend to. Then, let us look forward to seeing a valiant performance from you, Miss March. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing in particular? May I ask who that might be? The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Ming, Miss Yun Li. I look forward to a spectacular battle between you two. Thank you very much for accepting my interview. Much appreciated.
So Shan is there?
Was there something you wanted to ask me? Yes. Yeah, this is just a regular Cloud Knight Devastator glaive. I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard.
Okay. That's anything out of the ordinary?
No, it's alright. I can't bear to watch other people make things awkward. So I always try to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
But then I'm the one who ends up making things awkward. I've gotten used to it by now, so don't worry.
There are still many guests arriving here.
Please be cautious.
Understood.
Okay, what else?
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing.
How dare you?
This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
Hello, I am March 7th. Contestant from Yaoqing aside from the longsword.
If I'd known I could use multiple...
Contestant from Yaoqing aside from the longsword on the back also carried an electromagnetic hand crossbow.
weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's Challenge too?
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw all these people gathered here, I suddenly felt weirdly relaxed.
These contestants all seem very relaxed. I don't feel anything special.
Just make sure to maintain this composure when you go in the ring.
I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So, do you want to go out and see the ring?
I want to
Very
keep
well.
wearing ballet.
Go and get your intel.
March 7th and defeat and her mental condition isn't that bad. Is there anything you want to ask? Hurry up, or March 7th's rationality will come back. Didn't skill show up? The bench remained silent, having witnessed the presence of many formidable figures, including once-renowned sword champion of the Lafu. The bench gazes at March 7th's back, leaving behind a drop of sweat.
That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the ring looks like.
Ooh, chest.
Shiny! Ooh, sparkly.
You're even asking dating?
It's saying, I am not a contestant. Got it.
Well, looks like she's done with her questions. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the ring looks like.
be the war dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Are those cannons?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on. Master Yun Li, I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this? Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time. Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Haiyan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yun Li? It's when it stops speeding that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. This was also part of Grandpa's orders. I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there. Hey, focus.
Oh, we're switching POVs.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. What's signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
Okay, I think this is time. I think it's best that we end it right here. So, ta-da.